Finally. Long week.
Yeah, amen to that one.
So, this is going to be our first edition of our Happy Hour Fridays. We're going to try and get started on a regular thing, but don't hold us to it. We're not perfect. But here's the intro to it.
So sometimes you want to go where every comic's known by name.
Huh?
Even when the covers change.
Alright.
You want to be where you can see that us geeks are all the same. You want to be where the WeirDopes know your name. You want to see that you can do anything. It's okay. You want to be with the WeirDopes today.
Ugh, stinks. Whoa! Who put it on his tab?
It still gets me.
Yeah,
Finally,
awesome.
use it.
That's one of my favorite ones that we've done so far. I love that.
Well, and it feels like we've used it before, but we've been sitting on this segment, this whole thing for so long, because every time that we feel like, oh, we want to do that this week, something comes up, whether it's on your end or my end or whatever, just something. Doesn't.
Yeah. And it doesn't help that we both decided to try to kill ourselves at work.
Right. Yeah, that did not help at all. But
so how was your week?
oh, not too bad. It was. Wish would have got more work for sure, but it was kind of just, we went and looked at a camper this week, and still in the process of possibly getting that, but we'll see on that one. But otherwise, the rest of the week, I've just been messing with the Raspberry Pis.
How you liking that?
On that, and been racking my brain and pulling my hair out here and there with all the little bit of programming stuff that I'm trying to pick up, but I'm a carpenter.
Nice. That's awesome. The weather up here has been insane. We get like an inch of snow, and then the next day 70, and then we had tornado watches, and then more snow and windstorms, and it's like, this is supposed to be May, not March. I mean, what are you doing? This weather is not supposed to be here till May. But the fun times in the north. You guys finally warming up down there?
So this week's been all over the place. It was pretty consistent, 70s, fair, nice, and then kind of picked up 80s. Yesterday was like 92, 93, something like that. Today it's 45.
Nice. So
just going from hot, it's June already, and back in February again. It's like, you're kidding me. So anytime the wind was blowing today, it was just straight to the bone. It's like, oh my God, I can't get over this. My body doesn't know which way to get used to.
We got up to a whopping 37, and our wind chill was like 11. And yesterday it was 64 at noon, and by 5 o'clock it was 38. I was like, holy crap, all in one day.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that's definitely most of the motivation that I need to try and get into this programming stuff. Is getting into an inside job again. That'd be nice.
There you go.
Where we ain't got to worry about, is it raining outside? Well, as long as I got electric, I can work. That'd be nice.
Hey, Jay, good to see you, brother. Glad you made it.
Oh, hey, Jay. See? Chat on the screen.
Chat on the screen. Kicked him butt. He's coming for your job, Jay. Look out.
No. Your job is secure, and it is all yours, my friend. Stuff going on. Holy smokes. It is crazy how much goes into all of this.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I'm dying to learn it, but I haven't had a chance yet.
Yeah, it's it's not a steep learning curve. It's just very time consuming. You know, it's a lot of pointing and clicking and a lot of filling this out. And oh crap, I forgot to do that. And going back and doing that. And well, what did I mess up over here? And then, yeah. So, but this is the fun part. Like, I enjoy doing this stuff for the most part compared to being outside in the blistering heat, directly in the sun all day long and just sweating bullets all day.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I hate heat. Thankfully, we don't usually get that hot until about June. But yeah, you can keep it down there, brother. You can have it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, for the most part, it does stay away till June, kind of like, but it does rear its head sooner than you always want it to. But you'll just get those real hot days peppered in throughout all the nice weather, and it gets aggravating. But as long as that cold doesn't come in that next day after the hot day and just sweep you right off and be like, hey, remember me?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine working outside here yesterday because if you dressed for 64 and then in the afternoon it was 38, I mean, how do you even prepare for that?
I've been wearing a hoodie all day.
Your voice is gone, brother. I hate to tell you this, but yeah. It's okay. It's okay. So to wrap up some loose ends, for folks who've been following our channel, if you remember, we were doing a NFL pick'em where we were just picking games for fun every week and to see how we did and how it would work out. And look what I got. Mr. Note made it for me. I won our pick'em. I have a Super Bowl trophy. Lions, look what I got. Yeah.
Out, Dan.
And let me zoom in on there for you.
Sideways.
25, the weird one. He did a really nice job. He's been playing with his 3D printer. How do you want me to do it? All the way around? Vanna White it?
All sideways. My mic's still going?
No, you're back.
Oh.
You're back.
No, but the football is sideways on the top.
So I was just trying to show your stuff off. I don't know what you want. Oh, that?
Yeah, that's backwards.
I'm showing all sides. Here's the bottom. Want to see the bottom?
the football comes off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh,
I might have just
the
put it
football comes off. I'll be damned.
Yeah, you toss it, catch it, whatever.
Cool beans. I didn't even know that.
Yep, the laces go on the same side as all the writing, though, and then it's real pretty.
Well, look there. I think I got it now the way he wanted it. It looks awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
and it looks exactly like the Lombardi trophy, so I'm digging it. My first football trophy.
More than I got.
It was a lot of fun picking the games. I mean, I know we kind of lost track of posting the scores, but life gets busy, and between my accident and his accident, it just whatever. It wasn't as important. So
well, it's also one of those things too, like when you're losing every week, you're like, man, I gotta go make a video saying that I lost.
I'll take it easy on you next year. It was pure luck. It was pure luck. Oh, but anyway, that was a lot of fun doing it.
Biases anymore.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that my Lions completely choked this year. They cost me several wins. I didn't know they were going to go from 15-2 to 9-8. It's like, who knew?
Did you guys lose anybody drastic? Like
we had a lot of injury problems again last year.
Yeah.
But there were also just a lot of tight games where we didn't come up on top like we did the year before. And our coach's little surprise of going for it on fourth down from a couple years ago didn't work last year because people were ready for us to go on fourth down. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. We got all new coaches except for our head coach. And we even traded some players away, so it'll be interesting to see how they do this year. But I just hope they get back to the playoffs, because I'm always going to cry. We were up 17 points, one game from the Super Bowl, and blew it. We almost got there and blew it. Oh, well.
So close, so far.
But hopefully we'll do something similar like this next year too, and maybe some other things. Maybe we'll mess around with college football or some other stuff and just have fun. That's what this happy hour is for. It's all about just getting together, BSing, having some fun, talking about stuff.
As if you were at a bar on the weekend after work on Friday. You know?
Yeah, and when it gets a little hotter out, we just might have a cold one ready for the show.
For sure. Yeah. Did you want to do anything for baseball?
I have no idea what we would do, but if we can come up with something.
Yeah, because I know there's a whole ton more games than any other.
Yeah, there's a couple more. I think there's like 163 or something.
Right.
We'd be doing a lot of scorekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
We might be able to do a fantasy league or something and update it each week, but I know nothing about that, so that would be a learning curve on both of us.
Right, but might have something because
We might come up with it.
Year round, so
yeah, and we'll come up with other stuff to do. This today is just our little quick intro to the concept, and then as we go forward, we'll have hour and a half shows when we have stuff to talk about, and we'll have it a little more planned out. But we just kind of wanted to say hi before we came back and did our March Madness watch along at 7:30 tonight. Don't miss it. It's only a few minutes away. But speaking of crazy stuff, there's no way that we can let today go by without talking about what happened with Alan Richson and his psychotic neighbor who decided he wanted to attack a giant on his motorcycle.
And not only just attack, but get out in front of the vehicle, like get in front of the motorcycle like a moron. Like he doesn't have a motorcycle, but that's one of the first things he said in his interview is, I'm a motorcycle rider of like 25 years. You know, okay, well, how many times have people jumped out in front of you? You deserved a little. Sorry. But
hey, I'll admit it, I was cheering for Reacher. I'm like, do it again.
Because if he were to drop that bike, whatever he's going at, you know, you got a hot tailpipe on the one side that can literally just pulverize your leg, you know, in a real bad way, you know, 3rd-degree burns down to the bone, whatever. But even still, you know, I mean, it's not a cheap thing. And driving through a little neighborhood like that, I'm sure it was loud, you know, because it's a crotch rocket. But at the same time, motorcycles are made to be loud because they're easy to miss.
And it was the middle of the day.
Right. Middle of the day also, and looks like he's fresh on the motorcycles, Richardson. So probably getting used to the clutch, probably getting used to all that stuff. It's not going to sound like a professional rider.
Right.
Get over it. Drink by yourself in the back of the house.
Yeah. A lot of people lost their minds that he would dare hit him, but his sons were behind him on their bikes. What if he'd caused them all to crash together? What if the sons would have got hurt? I don't blame him at all for getting pissed. Right. Yeah.
You push anybody. You have put your hands on them and crossed that plane of aggressor or victim. You know, boom, I'm the problem. Done. That's how it works. But I'm just glad everything went the way that it should have, and it wasn't one of those situations
Me too.
where, you know, he got shafted because they're trying to make an example out of somebody or whatever.
Right. Yeah, the police totally cleared Richson of everything, self-defense, and there's no charges. And Reacher was nice enough to not press charges on his neighbor because he sure could have. He could have pressed charges.
Right, but he got all the...
Yeah, he got all the punishment he wanted.
The punishment has been served.
Done. A couple other Reacher things. Saw a video earlier this week Reacher went live for Alan Richardson. I got to quit calling him Reacher, but I'm obsessed with the show, so he's just Reacher. Alan went live saying that they just finished filming the last episode of season 4, and he hinted that the new season would be starting soon. But what does soon mean? I don't know. So hopefully here in the next little bit, we'll have Reacher season 4. And in the meantime, if you folks haven't seen it on Netflix, he's got a movie called War Machine. Mwah. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Not going to spoil it. Not going to say nothing about it. Watch it. You will like it.
Might actually watch that tonight because she's off work for a change. So
there you go. Cool. You'll love it. I guarantee you'll love it. It's like Reacher and War of the Worlds, and that's all I'm going to say. Combine those two together, it was awesome. And he hinted that
one, not the Ice Cube one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no. And he also hinted that he's pushing for a sequel. I forgot to tell you that earlier. He wants to do a part 2, and the way they left it off, part 2 would be amazing. So I'm hoping they do. But we'll see how it goes.
Yep, I don't mind seeing him in more movies, because I mean he is. I'm not saying one-dimensional by any means, but he is kind of one of those becoming a typecast character, But that's kind of just when you do so well on a role like Reacher, people just kind of that's the way you are, kind of thing. So you try to step outside of that now, and people are going to see it different or whatever. But ride the wave,
Hey, Preston, good to see you, brother. Glad you made it.
Hey, Preston, welcome.
I got to go back and watch a couple episodes at least of him playing Aquaman because I think that would be hilarious because I've seen the pictures and he's kind of a scrawny guy back then. So it would be kind of interesting to see that.
Wait until he did the Reacher role.
Right.
But
and Jay was talking about him being on a football series too. That
I started watching that.
How did you like it?
It's hilarious. I only watched like the first episode or 2, and they're quick watches because they're only 30-minute episodes. But I watched.
Oh, nice.
The first
what's it on? You remember? No worries. I'll find it. I don't even remember the. What's the name of it? I don't even remember the name.
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State. That's right. Yeah.
And he plays a gym bro, like a frat boy, like a woo kind of guy. It's funny. So, I'm sure it would have been much different had you watched that first. But now that I've watched Reacher and I see him the way that he is, watching him in those roles is hilarious. Like that movie Playdate. I'm guessing a whole bunch of people hated on that movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. But whatever.
People hate no matter what you do, so it don't matter.
Everybody's not happy unless they're bitching about something.
So you ready to watch some basketball tonight?
Yay.
Not too far from now.
Yep. Wolverines and Crimson Tide.
Yeah, baby. The Wolverines have owned the Tide in football for the last few years, so I'm hoping we keep that streak alive tonight in basketball.
Yeah, because you're not going to hear the end of it if they don't.
I never hear the end of it anyway. I have so many friends in Ohio that whenever we lose anything, I hear about it, so it's okay. It's all right.
Oh, hey, look what happened. Did you see?
No, I wasn't watching.
Right. What happened?
Michigan had a game? I didn't know that. Yeah.
Right. You're telling me the news. What do you mean?
Even our hockey team, though, is in the finals tournament now. They won the Big Ten in that, too. So football, basketball, hockey, it's an exciting time to be a alumni.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess you want to wrap this one up so we can get a little bit of a breather before we get started on the longer one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a little break. We got to rearrange the set and the scenes and everything to match with our March Madness. But we'll be back at 7:30, which is only what, 15 minutes from now, something like that. 16, 17
The
minutes from
game
now.
starts
So.
at that time, but we might be launching a little bit earlier than that. So just
Okay.
kind of keep an eye out. So
We'll be back.
all right, but we'll give you.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit, hopefully.